live. We are live. We are officially live now. Yeah, we're live. Let me do this. I'm gonna send it to Vari. Nah, that's so we've had a lot happen today in college basketball. Also, welcome to KBM. If y'all new here. This is my boy Trey, the special guest. It's gonna be literally like a 15-minute stream. We're just gonna talk about what happened today in college basketball. Didn't mean to do that. McAfee, don't care. Okay. Maybe just stay there. UConn's on right now?
Mm-hmm.
We got Providence versus Creighton now. And Nova will play against you. It's going to be an entertaining thing. So, let's get into the scores. Let's get out of the top 25. No, let's go with the top 25 first. Let's see what happened in these games.
Oh, UCLA's losing to Washington State.
Really?
Yeah, you seen that? It's not bad, but they're down.
Yeah, there's just 7 minutes left.
Yeah.
In Colorado State, that would be a big upset. So Duke scored 52 in the second.
How much did Paolo have?
Paolo had...
He's not even in the box score.
He had a couple plays, though, that were amazing.
For some good plays.
So let's see. Also, Gerard for them is disgusting.
No, Swider is nice.
I feel like their whole starting lineup is just disgusting. Except for this dude. I'm sorry. You didn't do anything. He had 3 blocks.
How much minutes did he have?
17.
17 minutes and no points.
He had 3 blocks. That's good.
That's the only good thing he had going for him, if you want to be technical.
No, he had 3 offensive rebounds.
True.
So that, I'll give him that.
What is he, a big or a guard, though?
He's a center. He's their center.
Okay, yeah, so yeah.
Then, Paolo had 10. But he had 10 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 steals and 1 block.
That's
7 steals?
It's a good stat line, but to be a projected top 3 pick and you only produce 10 points, everybody's obviously gonna have their off games, but come on, Paulo. Syracuse isn't even ranked.
But Syracuse always has that defense. Though.
Yeah, you're
Syracuse,
right.
They literally, I think they pulled out, 10 defenses, different defensive schemes, like zones, like. Literally in the first half, they were like, oh, they're in the 3-2 now. They're in the triangle now. They're in the 2-3. They're in the 4. They're in like the 1-2-2. And I'm like, what? I'm like, what is going on with Syracuse's defense? But I was just caught off guard by how much Syracuse challenged Duke.
I am too. They only won by
they won by 9.
Yeah.
It's
crazy.
They gave. I'm gonna honestly, Duke is very beautiful.
And they beat Florida State by 40 something.
They destroyed Florida State. That was even fair. I watched that. I kept looking at the TV. I'm like, wow.
UCLA tied it back up.
Yeah, UCLA is tied back up.
Oh yeah, Texas Tech is playing Iowa State. Remember, I asked you about that.
Yeah, and then we have North Carolina versus Virginia.
Texas Tech should win that game. I don't see why they wouldn't.
And yeah, this matchup I've been waiting for. Seton Hall versus Arizona pulled it off against Stanford. Barely. They were losing Arizona a lot. It was Arizona, I saw, they were down. Oh, man, I gotta turn this off.
That guard they got is nice, though. What's his name?
I don't even, honestly, I've gotta be honest with, how, college basketball is this year. There isn't no big name, like a Zion, you know what I mean? It wasn't the last couple of years where you had, those big names that you knew,
that was going to be a projected, lock for that number 1 pick.
Now, I feel like Duke, Paolo, he should stay.
That's what I'm saying.
He should stay because...
1 more year.
But I understand, he went there for Coach K, and Coach K's leaving.
Yeah.
So I understand if they all leave. But I would stay another year because... Why not? Like
you're getting those new fresh set of guys coming in, you're learning the system.
But then too, it's a new system, so
it'll also fully be his team though if he stays an extra year.
But
he'll run that offense.
It's
not fully his offense right now because you got Moore, the center.
Yeah,
what's his name? He's nice.
What is his name?
He would benefit from staying one more year.
What is his name? The center. I know. I am a Duke fan. I know people are gonna come at me for that, but whatever. It's Keels and Williams.
Yeah.
Or Williams. I meant Williams.
And Moore gives you buckets. AJ Griffin's pretty nice too.
Roach off the bench went off, 20 or 19 points.
Oh wow! Off the bench, shooting 6 of 12 from the field and 5 of 10 from 3.
Williams had 16 rebounds.
Oh wow! How much points did he have?
15, and he had 3 blocks and 1 steal.
15 and 16.
16 and then 4, and then he had 1 steal and 3 blocks.
They're saying that he should stay another year too, but
I feel like all of them should stay unless they're seniors.
That's what I'm saying.
Like Syracuse,
you're not really losing out on anything by skipping out on the draft this year and getting yourself better and more physically prepared for the NBA.
Like I can understand if you do leave because it is a weak draft this year, so you're going to be a higher pick. But I personally I would stay. Like I really do think college basketball should make a rule where you have to at least stay 2 years, like NFL does.
Right.
Like because you have players because they come into the league and it takes them a good year or 2 to get used to it.
Especially if they're already making money off these endorsement deals now and
especially
stuff like
now.
That. Like you're getting paid now. Before you weren't getting paid, and I would worry do your 1 year in college and then go chase the money in the pros and stuff. But you're getting paid by these endorsement deals and stuff.
There's no point.
Exactly.
If my computer would load up. Now we gotta talk about. We had a lot of upsets honestly today. First one, we have Oklahoma upsetting number 3 Baylor. Baylor is projected to win the whole thing, and Baylor just went down to Oklahoma.
The reigning NCAA champions from last year
went down to Oklahoma, and I mean, Oklahoma put up 45 on them in the second quarter. Like
compared to their 34.
Compared to 34, I mean 34 points isn't that bad but allowing and their top performer only had 13 points, but their top performer only had 15.
Oh, the blue hair dude.
I don't think he has blue hair. Let's see what I think he was their center. So let's see how good the blue hair dude did. Let's see. He was their center. They don't even have a center.
Wow, they're all 4.
I think it was him. So 10 points. But they really
10 points in 30 minutes. That's kind of bad. I'm not gonna hold you.
I mean, this is all not bad.
26 minutes, 10 points. 16 points, 31 minutes. Okay, now we're talking. Oh shit.
Then end up in the road again. My bad. Inside joke between me and Trey. My bad. Scrape them off the roses, picking up. I'm not looking no more. So we got West Virginia going up against Kansas, and Kansas just dominated. Like they proved the point. They only let West Virginia score 19 in the first half. But then they let them score 44.
Yeah.
But still, they didn't. You don't gotta. They're gonna allow them to score 44 when you put up 46 and you put up
first half.
Like that's just Kansas. Could Kansas win it this year?
It's a possibility, but
because the way Baylor just performed and the way honestly Arizona performed,
Kansas has been playing very inconsistent at times. But I mean, honestly, I'd have Kansas winning before I have Baylor winning.
Well, especially after today.
Exactly.
And Arizona didn't impress me. Stanford really impressed me, honestly. Stanford balled out.
Put up a fight, lost by 4 to the number 2 team in the country.
Hold up, let me send this to one of my friends. I forgot to send it to him. My bad. Don't come at me. Where is he? And paste and send and back alive. So then you got wrong thing. Then you got St. John's. Almost, guys. Me and Trey were watching this like on our phone, or on the phone, like on ESPN, like the box score thing or the GameCast thing. And St. John's was up. They had this game, you guys. At halftime, they were up 30-23. They blew the game, if we're going to be honest. Slater made a go-ahead free throws with 2.8 seconds left. Kansas chokes every year, my Tracy said, which probably isn't Tracy. It's probably John. Chokes every year.
Kansas does choke
they do.
Every year. Yeah.
But maybe they'll be like the Virginia, which Virginia choked every year. Virginia's still the only one seed that lost to the 16 seed. So maybe Kansas, this is their year they do it because it's such a weak, in a way, it's such like a even playing field and weak in a way playing field. There's no like straight out, like last year we knew Gonzaga was dominant and Baylor was dominant.
They're dominant again this year for sure, but
I feel like they're one man team this year. Like they're a 2-man team and what's his name?
The guard, right?
Yeah, Tingle or Timble.
I forgot his name.
They
almost guy. No, they didn't almost.
The white guy.
Timmy.
Yeah.
Drew Timmy.
Then we got Providence beating Butler, and I watched this one. Providence, they got a run for their money. Butler played well. Like Butler really surprised me on how well they played. They really impressed me. But Providence,
Butler's under 500 by 4.
They ain't gonna win it. Yeah, they ain't gonna make the tournament. They had to win the whole thing.
Yeah, no.
TCU, these two teams already had a secured lock in the tournament, basically. And Texas, y'all had this game. You're up 40-22 in the half. And then the next half, you score 20. Like,
do that.
You know what that is? It's buns. Y'all are buns. Probably getting choked for that. Horns down. Then,
wow.
I think Iowa wasn't going to play. 64 points in the first half.
How much did Murray have?
26.
26, 8, and 2.
They made Big Ten turning history with 15 three-pointers. Remember, Iowa is not known for their three-pointing. They're known for their centers and like their dominance in the box. They just made 15 three-pointers.
And they're ranked 24th.
But it's Iowa too. But remember, Iowa, they were a great team in the beginning of the year. And then they just fell off the face of the face of the earth. So now could they be getting hot?
Really, 23-9.
I mean, I don't know what
Sunday they definitely won't be still ranked 24th.
No, they're going to be up higher.
That's a fact. Especially if they win the whole.
Yeah, they win the whole thing.
Yeah, no.
And then let's see. Let's go out of the top 25. Let's see outside the top 25. Let's see. See what we got. Also, while we're waiting for this to load up, do our sponsor. So, while this is loading up, we'll do a little thing for our sponsor. Over my head. I'll go this way. That way. So, Amplified Landscaping. Amplified Landscaping is a small landscaping business out of South Hadley, Massachusetts. They specialize in routine maintenance, I apologize, such as lawn mowing, spring and fall cleanups, bush trimming, and more. They also do mulch and rock installation, lawn renovations, and more. And also, Amplified Landscaping is hiring at an entry-level and experienced landscaper. If you have a good work ethic and want to turn landscaping into a career, go to amplified-landscaping.biz, link in description. Go to the careers tab, fill it out, hit the submit button, and someone from the team will reach out to you. And make sure you guys say KBM Sports Talk sent you if you want services or if you want a job. Now back to the college basketball talk. Then we make us smaller again, and boop. Now we go back to here and wait for ESPN to stop being crap. Probably never gonna happen, but just gotta wait. We gotta go like that, then go like that, and then go back to here. ESPN. Middle of the road, just laying there. Our brother, just laid in the middle of the road. That could be like a country song. Laying in the middle of the road.
What is he doing, Kev?
They left him in the middle of the road.
Bro, I thought he just said that there was nothing to do. The hell?
I'm waiting for him to type in the chat.
He's watching?
I think so.
Oh, God. Can't with him.
Okay, Google. Come on. We have to do a show. Come on, Google. What is going on right now? One minute, you guys. I apologize for the inconvenience. Right now, my Google is just not working. Also, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and that like button. Or both. He's watching. Work! Sorry, guys. 1 minute. My Google is just not working right now. I do not know why. But, I mean, Kansas, though, could be middle of the road sitting there. Yeah.
No, it's greasy.
So is Trey.
So is Trey what?
What do you think about Duke today?
I honestly didn't see the game, but I feel like if Duke doesn't clean up, like, and this is going to you and Vori, because y'all are both Duke fans. If y'all don't clean up y'all mess within the next few games, within leading up to the tournament, then I feel like you guys are going to have a tough time. Like, honestly, anything could happen. You guys can honestly make the Sweet 16, make the Elite 8, but if it doesn't get cleaned up in the timely fashion that it should be, you guys could probably get eliminated in the second round, honestly.
Yes, I agree with that.
Yeah. You guys aren't a bad team, but there's just some things you got to work on. And if you guys don't work on it, I feel bad.
I feel like every team...
Especially Kansas, too.
Yes, I feel like every team in the top... Like, and you can't even consider Gonzaga because Gonzaga plays in such a weak division.
I want to say every team in the top 15. I'm not even going to say the top 25.
Like, there's stuff Gonzaga can work on. Like, in my opinion, Gonzaga did not impress me. Who did they play? They played St. Mary's. Yes, St. Mary's is a great team.
They pulled away at the last minute, though. But, that wasn't a blowout.
But St. Mary's isn't... If St. Mary's goes up against, like, a Duke, St. Mary's probably going to get blown out.
By 50.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Gonzaga, yes, I know they're always a star talent, but it's a struggle, honestly. Like, to, like, say, like, and I know, like, I'm a person that I love the smaller schools, but there comes a point where Gonzaga, go to the Mountain West, go to the Pac-12.
I don't think Gonzaga has the pieces to pull it through this year, bro.
I feel like
they were a better equipped team last year than they are this year.
Why is my internet just not working right now?
They had Suggs, Timmy, not a Jigba.
They had
the African.
Yes.
What's his name? Yes, he was nice. They had way more pieces last year, but this year they're not as equipped as they are. They got Shet and Drew still, but
yes, I honestly, who is your front runner though to win it all?
Honestly, you might. Bro. Honestly, my front runner. Well, like you're talking about like a dark horse
who's
team.
So who's your prediction as of right now? Like what you've seen from scores and like everything like that. Your Final Four.
All right, so my Final Four, like I said, Duke can possibly be in the Final Four, but if they don't clean up the mess, then I gotta take Duke to the side. So I'd probably say teams like, I think Iowa could possibly make it to the Final Four, possibly. If UCLA can kind of get back, kind of do what they did last year, I could see UCLA in the Final Four. Like a Arkansas or a Kentucky. Maybe Houston.
Maybe Houston?
Maybe Houston.
Do you think UConn?
I say UConn's a Sweet 16 team, and then after the Sweet 16, they're done.
I can see that. I think they're one of those teams where, to me, UConn, there's always that one team that no one expects to see.
Yes, absolutely.
And I think UConn is that team that will surprise people. Like, honestly, last year, no one expected Baylor, and the year before that, it was Texas Tech.
Nobody expected Baylor.
So, and then also, too, like, their theme the last couple of years has been the Big 12 team that no one expects to make to the Final Four.
I can expect Tennessee to be in it too. Like
I
you said
can
to
too,
me
yeah.
earlier, I could see Tennessee being in the Final Four.
Could that one team know that? Like I was saying, the Big 12 has had that last couple of years where they haven't made they've made like the Final Four, that team that no one expected.
Mm-hmm.
Could that be this year? Nobody expected. Everyone's not expecting Kansas, because everyone's like, what we're saying, Kansas chokes every year. So could Kansas this be the year that they surprise people? Because like, but then also it is Kansas and it is Duke. Duke and Kansas both fall into that same category of we're probably gonna choke.
I feel like it can be the year, and you want to know why? Kansas has that chip on their shoulder because they always have people looking at them as like, oh, well, they're always going to get to the Sweet 16 or make it far in the tournament, and then when it comes down to crunch time, we're going to sell. But I feel like Kansas has like that target on their back where they're like, okay, like you said, this is going to be the year that we go in and show people that we can hoop and play ball and actually surprise a lot of people.
Yes, I agree with that.
Yes.
And I feel like another team that no one really talks about, which I have not seen play yet, is Purdue. Purdue, Wisconsin, like Big Ten. Wow. You have Illinois in there. You have Iowa, Purdue. I'm missing one. Who the heck?
Michigan State.
Michigan State, they're 50-50 this year. I don't think they're gonna make like.
No, they're gonna make the tournament.
They're gonna win the first round, but I'm not sure they play up against.
Yeah.
And I believe Maryland's pretty good this year.
Maryland's actually pretty good.
I could be wrong. I wish this would load up faster. Okay, there we go. I think we're good. Let's see. We don't want you anymore. All right, let's see.
I don't know. I feel like Michigan State can make some noise. Kentucky.
That's what we got. Someone said in the chat. Mm-hmm. Kentucky. Like, I feel like this year the Big Ten and the SEC
are dominating.
Are the two best conferences. And ACC, from what I've seen today, they aren't. They aren't, because the number 2 seed in the ACC was Notre Dame. They just lost.
Mm-hmm.
They just lost. So, in my opinion,
the number 1 seed in Duke just had a close game with Syracuse.
Which I understand, because Syracuse is a tough opponent, but team. Like, still, like, they should destroy them by talent-wise alone. So I understand, like, it, like, because like how like they are Syracuse when they're on this time of year, you don't want to play Syracuse.
No, you don't.
If you get put up against Syracuse, you're just like, shit, this is not gonna end well.
Mm-mm.
But I feel like in general, I feel like there's so much that we forgot about Auburn.
See, now that's the thing. I knew Auburn was a good team, but like I told you earlier, I feel like Auburn's just really revolved around Jabari Smith.
Yeah.
And yes, they have pieces and stuff, but they're constantly looking for Jabari Smith to take over games in order to lead them out with a win.
Yeah, but didn't UCLA last year go on, what's his name?
Johnny Jusing? Yes.
So, I mean, it works, but like it comes to a point where teams will know, and they just start focusing on him.
You
and
see
like,
what they were doing to him, double teaming him and stuff like that.
Like Illinois last year, like yes, they had Cockburn in.
Illinois is actually a surprise team too that I could possibly see make the Sweet 16 or Elite 8 or something. Or possibly
yes, I agree with that. And then also there's a lot of pressure on Duke. I mean, there is, but it's self pressure, because it's Coach K's last year. It's that self pressure of we have to perform because of Coach K.
You seen what happened?
Yeah, and then when they put, like, I feel like there's so much. Coach K is such a big name and such a, like, arguably the best coach ever. Like him and John Wooden and Dean Smith. That could be argued.
Yeah, of all time.
Like that order can be argued, and I know that people are gonna be like John Wooden is number 1 because of all the championships. I understand that, but the thing is with Duke, I feel like it's all self pressure. They're doing it to themselves. When they put so much pressure on themselves, they don't perform. And I feel like the first half of the Syracuse game, they felt like you could see that they were putting pressure on themselves. In the second half, watching it, they came out and they played Duke ball. Like they played, they looked like Duke. They looked like Duke. And I feel like that's the problem with Duke is they put too much pressure on themselves because they're like, oh, it's Coach K's final year. We have to win the ACC championship and we have to win the national championship. When it's just like, go out there and play basketball.
It's a lot of pressure on you, yeah, for
one
team.
Person too,
yeah,
and
exactly.
just one person. And then I feel like with Kentucky, I love Kentucky, but Kentucky's that team. If you're in a close game, they never make free throws. So if they get in a close game and they need to make free throws, and that's what matters in March Madness, you make free throws. Are they gonna make them or are they gonna miss them? That's my question with like Kentucky. But then with the
The thing
Big
about
Ten.
Kentucky is when you play Kentucky, you have to show up and win the game on the glass. Because Kentucky's center, not even just their center that leads the league in rebounds like all of D1 basketball, but like their team in general, it's instilled in them to rebound. And when you have that and you're constantly motivated to rebound and finish in the paint and stuff, it's hard to stop that night in and night out.
Yeah, and I agree with you on that. And then another team people forget is Bama.
Oh, I forgot.
They've struggled a lot this year.
Yeah.
And then, Ohio State was the one I was forgetting. Michigan State beat Maryland today. 76-72. Indiana beat Michigan 74-69, and they were down 60-44, I think it was, with 11 minutes left in the second, and they came back and won 74-69.
So do you think Michigan gets
Michigan's out? Michigan's out.
Oh,
they needed.
With the Juwan Howard stuff.
I think Michigan in general had to make it to the championship in the Big Ten to make it. They lost their first game.
The Juwan Howard stuff didn't make the situation any better neither.
He slapped the coach. He said.
Yeah, no.
Texas Tech is up 27-11 now.
Oh, okay. I'm telling you, I don't see why Texas Tech shouldn't win that game.
That's their coach at Kentucky. Free throws are important to him. Ask Memphis. Memphis that year, they could have won it all. They've missed the free throws.
Is Memphis even in the running to get in the tournament this year? Cause
what division? The American?
Yeah. I mean, the record's not horrible, but I mean, it's not good either.
They're 19-9. So maybe. I mean, today we had Cincinnati beat East Carolina. Tulsa beat Wichita State, which I think Wichita State was.
Wichita State's usually good though.
Yeah, that was an upset though, because Wichita State was 15-13 and Tulsa was 11-19. So that was an upset right there. Was. And then we had UCF beat USF, which wasn't an upset, but it was way too close because USF was the worst team in the American. And then we have the A10 play today too. Right now, Rhode Island's going up against Richmond on USA, and Rhode Island's up 51-44. That's a program that has fallen. Rhode Island, remember, they used to be dominant in the A10, and they fell hardcore this year, I've noticed.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with Rhode Island.
Like, that was bad. Let me see if we're still good. Okay, we're good. Like, I feel like it was just bad. And then UMass today scored 99 points against George Washington.
Round of applause for UMass.
For UMass, they actually did it. They actually won a damn game. They can't win it in football. I'm sorry, Jordan Mahoney. I'm sorry. But they won it in basketball. And also my question is Trey Mitchell, remember Trey Mitchell, the one that went to Texas?
Yes.
He hasn't played for Texas lately. He has been nowhere to be found. My father pointed this out to me today.
Willis hasn't really got minutes like that either, and I don't think you guys probably realize that. Gardner Askew from Kentucky.
He got a point. He hasn't.
He hasn't got minutes like that neither.
UMass? They won 99-88, and let's see who their top scorer. Let's see what they scored. Whoa! UMass in the first half, Trey, put up 56. And they allowed 36. It was 56-36, you guys, at the half.
20-point game.
Wow. And for UMass, let's see the full box score. We have, who is you? Noah Fernandez Jr. from Mattapoisett, Massachusetts. I don't know where that is, but it's in Mass. Probably over by Boston. He put up 29 points, 1 rebound, 7 assists. He had a game.
In 39 minutes, and he averages 14 a game.
Yeah.
14, 2, and 5.
I mean, he balled out for us. And then Garcia's on the bench now. Wow. Sorry, this guy's name is just funny. Butt Trick. He's from Pennsylvania, Bloomsburg.
Butt Trick.
There's a player for UMass called Trent Butt Trick.
He had 13.
He had 13 points. 16 rebounds. God. How many blocks you get? He had 2 blocks and 1 steal. Pretty good.
Trick.
Nice trick, Butt Trick. Then for George Washington, they had their guard, Joe Bamzile, sophomore from Chesterfield, Virginia, he averaged 16 this year and 16 points this year. He had 25 points today with 5 rebounds. Pretty dang good for you, bro. So, UMass, who do they play now? Who does UMass play now? UMass goes up against Dayton tomorrow at 6 p.m. Dayton is 22-9. Let's see what UMass did against Dayton this season, just for fun. Let's see, UMass. Okay, now right there. UMass beat Rutgers.
They did?
This year.
Oh, wow.
The beginning of the year, they 11-27. They beat
85-83. And
yeah.
Rutgers is pretty
Rutgers,
good.
I have Rutgers going to the Big Ten final in my prediction. I don't know why, but I just did it.
They're not bad, though.
No. That's really surprising. They didn't play them in January. They played them in both games in February. They lost 82-61. And God damn.
I told you, bro. It's going to be bad.
Where the hell did they play him next?
Nothing's impossible.
Did they only play him one time? They only played him one time, I guess.
Nothing's impossible. But
Nothing's impossible.
I don't see them beating.
But then again, no one saw Georgetown last year doing that, and they did it.
Look at where Georgetown's at.
They didn't win a game this year in the Big East.
Exactly.
So, you never know.
My point exactly.
So then, oh crap, I didn't mean to do that. Anything else? Let's see. Also, BC today, bro. BC had Miami. They had them on the ropes. BC had Miami on the ropes to beat Miami, knock off the number. Is they the number 4 seed? I think it is. I think they're number 4
Miami.
seed. If I'm wrong, tell me in the chat. And they lost on the last second. It was 2 seconds left or something like that. Dude, Tom Brady passes it down the court. Easy layup. No one's back there.
Yeah, I didn't get to watch the game, but the highlight I seen was bad.
That's just
poor coaching.
But honestly, BC wasn't supposed to be there. BC was the 13 seed, I know, and they have
knocked off Wake Forest yesterday.
Yeah, and honestly, I gotta say this: BC may be a team of the future. They may be from what I've seen, I can maybe see BC as a team of the future. And a team that I see in the MAC conference that I was very impressed by today because I watched it this morning, it was Central Michigan. You're probably like, who the hell is that? Yes, they went 7-23 this year. They did.
Repeat that
7-23. Listen. This is their roster.
7-23.
But look at their roster. None of these guys really start. The freshmen are the ones that start.
Oh, so they're a very
young team, and their coach. I like their coach. Like, I was listening, like, they were talking about him. It was very impressive on what their coach, like, see, like, Miller. Like, I'm sorry you guys can't see this. Wait, maybe you guys will be able to now. Yes, finally, ESPN, you stopped sucking. Okay. Load up.
3, 2, 1.
It's gonna get stuck right there, watch. Oh, no, yay! Keep going.
It's gonna get stuck right there. A lot.
Miller. Miller's a freshman.
So they got a lot of freshmen.
They have their leading Central Michigan's leading scorer, you guys, is a freshman. I'll show you guys his thing or what he looks like. I hope you guys can see this. Okay, this thing's not loading. Everything is going bad for us. Type in the chat if you can see this. Can you see that in the chat? Tracer? Hello? I don't know what the heck is going on with our damn connection right now, Trey. But I think Central Michigan, I don't think they're going to be like a team that's going to win it all, but I think they may be a team that next couple of years could be a upset team in the playoff or in the tournament. I think they have that ability to be, and I feel like that's something that most people should watch out for. Because I like looking at those smaller
Similar
schools.
to what Loyola did a few years back?
Yes.
Okay.
And I feel like they're a team that could be like that.
I could see that.
And then we had LSU today destroy them again. LSU destroyed Missouri. LSU, could they make a run in the tournament?
I feel like they possibly could.
I feel like they are a team that we should look out for. And Oregon lost to Colorado, 80-69. A lot of people were saying Oregon was going to pull up upsets and make it to face Oregon or face Arizona. But no, Colorado did it. Colorado.
Shut that down.
Yeah. And Mississippi State dominated today, 73-51, you guys, and against South Carolina. I'm actually caught off guard by that. And then, say any big ones. Quinnipiac upset Siena. I just know that because I remember seeing their bracket. Quinnipiac is what? I didn't say that, but it is an upset. Because I do know that it was an upset. But I just don't know like the full scores or the full like rankings or whatever the hell they call it. Is my live still going? Yeah, we good. So there's so much that happened though. Like tomorrow, let's look at tomorrow's matchups that are set. I wish you guys could see this. I'm sorry that you guys cannot see this, but ESPN is not working for me right now. Yeah, it's still not working for me. And my phone is starting to be weird too now. Okay, tomorrow. Oh crap. Tomorrow's matchups, we have Miami versus Duke in the ACC Jesus. UMass is going up against Dayton. We already said that one to you guys. Miami versus Duke tomorrow. That's going to be an interesting matchup. Duke is favored by 9 points.
I feel like Duke pulls it off tomorrow.
But Miami did beat them this year, though. I believe hearing that right.
And that's another reason why I feel like Duke pulls it off, because they got that edge on them. Like, yeah, you guys beat us in the regular season, but we're actually like playing games that actually matter now. So I feel like they pick up the W tomorrow.
Hopefully. And then we got Indiana going up against Illinois in the Big Ten quarterfinals. Illinois is favored by 4.
I like that.
I do too. I think Illinois wins that. Then we got Texas A&M versus Auburn in the SEC quarterfinals. Texas A&M going to have an overtime victory over Florida.
I like Texas A&M over them.
I want to say that, but I'm just going to go with Auburn just to save choice. I like Auburn in that. And then we have Fordham versus Davidson. I got Davidson in that. 10.5 points. Who are you?
I got Houston.
I don't know who you are.
That's wrong matchup.
Then you got Cincy.
I went down when.
You got Cincy versus Houston. I got Houston.
Yeah,
Houston's going to destroy them in the American Conference quarterfinals. LSU versus Arkansas tomorrow at
Arkansas.
2 p.m.
I like Arkansas in that one.
I got LSU in that.
I knew you were going to say it.
I got LSU in that.
I was waiting for you to say that one.
We should have wrote these down so we both know tomorrow.
I like Arkansas.
We'll write these down later.
Okay, bad.
And then we have Iowa versus Rutgers.
Okay, that one
I got the upset. But after today, though, I don't know.
I like Iowa in that one. I'm not going to hold you.
I have Rutgers.
Murray playing the way he's been playing lately and the way Iowa's been on a roll, I got Iowa.
I would put up 112 points today.
I want Iowa in that one.
I want Rutgers. I want Rutgers. But do I think Rutgers is going to win? No. I think after what Iowa did today, I have Iowa winning. But I want, personally,
your heart is with
Rutgers because I do have Rutgers going to the Big Ten finals. Because I thought it would be because I did see Rutgers here and there. They did have some big upset games.
Now, granted, if Iowa and Rutgers loses and Iowa whatchamacallit, I'll favor Iowa to win the whole Big Ten. But if Rutgers can beat Iowa...
if Rutgers can keep it close and Rutgers can stay with them...
Because they've already beaten the top teams in the Big Ten.
I was only a 7-point favorite.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of low for the record. Iowa is 23-9. And Rutgers is 18-12, and I do know that the difference, there's a 3-loss difference, but it's a big difference in college basketball. The 3 losses is major.
Rutgers has beat teams like Purdue.
Yeah,
who else have they beat? Michigan State, right?
Yeah.
Yep. They beat some pretty decent teams this year.
They beat some good teams. I feel like they are a team to be looking out for if they make the tournament, which I think they should. Even though 18-12, I know some people would be like, nah, but they have. The quad wins, you know what I'm talking about. They have those wins. They have them good quad, 1, quad 2, great wins in there. To their resume is good enough.
Yeah, to qualify.
Yeah. Then we have St. Louis versus St. Bonaventure. That's a good game. I got St. Bonaventure in that one.
I got St. Louis in that one.
That's going to be St. Louis is favored by 1.5. I guess you can score half a points now. It's if the ball goes in, you put it back out. But then you got, we don't care about the Tulane game. You got a semifinal. You got Akron versus Toledo. I got Toledo. Toledo's the number 1 seed in that. I got Toledo winning.
I got the underdog.
You got Akron. Ooh, you want that? Then we got Mississippi State going up against Tennessee tomorrow night at 6 p.m. on SEC Network.
That's a good one.
I got Tennessee.
Yep. I got Tennessee that one.
And then we have 2 teams that we don't really know, but they're semifinals, so I think we have to talk about semifinals. We have Texas A&M CC going up against Nichols. I got Nichols.
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Nichols.
We got Morgan State going up against Norfolk State in the MEAC tournament semifinals.
I like Norfolk.
I like Morgan State just because I like their logo. I know that Norfolk State is 22-6, but screw it. Morgan State's 13-13. Upset season. Rider beat Iona.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they've been on a roll. So I don't care who they play. I got Rider in that. I don't know who they're playing, but they're gonna beat them.
Oh, I like that matchup. Providence and Creighton.
Yes. I think I got Providence in that.
I got Providence.
Especially after today, I feel like their coach is gonna be like, you gotta pick your game up. But Creighton is one of those teams that every year they do pull off them upsets.
You gotta watch out for them. But I like Providence to win that.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. And then we have Michigan State versus Wisconsin.
I got Wisconsin to win that.
I do too. I have Wisconsin winning the Big Ten.
I honestly have Wisconsin winning the Big Ten. So
like people say Illinois, but I feel like Illinois, they're one of those teams where I haven't heard a lot about them. Like honestly,
Illinois has been struggling to contain Purdue. So imagine playing a team like
Wisconsin they have big men. They're all big.
Exactly, and Wisconsin's already upset Purdue.
So I think Wisconsin. Me and Trey both agree on that. TCU versus Kansas.
Oh,
I have Kansas destroying them. I think Kansas will destroy them.
And you're going to hate me for this, but
TCU?
This is where it comes into play, bro. I'm going TCU only because Kansas has been inconsistent.
I can't wait. That's going to be a good matchup tomorrow. 7 p.m. on ESPN2. Then we have... We don't care about that Tulsa game. Ohio versus Kent State. Just because of records, that's a good one. I got Kent. I have Kent winning it all in the MAC. I knew that. I remember that.
Oh, Kent is actually pretty good, though. Yeah. So, I think I got Kent.
And then, any other ones? The rest of them, the rest of the matchups, honestly, you guys, are to be determined. So, that's pretty much it, because we have the team. Oh, we have Colorado versus Arizona. We forgot to talk about that one.
I got Arizona. I like Arizona.
I got Arizona in that, too.
Yeah.
I think Arizona's going to win that one.
Too much firepower and adrenaline going in that game. Yeah, I like Arizona.
And then Nova will play against UConn or Seton Hall, which is
I
going
like
on right now.
UConn or Seton Hall in that one, though.
Yeah, I got it.
Especially with the St. Mary's game today. St. Mary's has it in the bag.
Yeah, I think this will be a good St. John's.
I mean, yeah, St. John's.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah,
I processed that. I was like, huh? Richmond is now up, you guys, on Rhode Island, 57-55 with 3:25 left. Alabama is only up by, do math, Kevin, 5 points.
I like Vanderbilt to come back.
I want Vanderbilt to come back. I want that upset. Go Vandy boys. Love your baseball team. And then, any other things going on right now? Ohio State looks like they got this game, but it is also, you never know, because you can never say that now, because today there's been teams that have been down by 20 and they've come back. You have Iowa State versus Texas Tech.
By 22.
Yeah, Texas State Tech is up by 22, 42-20.
North Carolina up by 13 on Virginia.
God dang. And UConn is up by 12 against Seton Hall. We got some good games going on right now. A lot to talk about tomorrow, you guys. I think that was a good show, you guys. Hope you guys really did enjoy that. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Sorry about the connection. Sorry that me and Trey had to go to my phone. Let me see if anyone said anything in the chat. If it will load in. Nope, it won't load in. But thank you guys for watching. Maybe want to come on tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll come on tomorrow. Thanks for having me.
Well, Trey probably will be back tomorrow. And we'll have 4 people basically on tomorrow, more than likely. So make sure you guys tune into that. Hit that subscribe button. And until next time, see ya. Missed the button.